guys, we have to do this quickly because I have drama for you guys. Okay, so everything I'm going to talk about is always going to be the truth, and it's only going to be from my perspective, from like what I've experienced firsthand and not like he said, she said type. And everything I'm saying is not mean, it's literally just the truth. Just the tiniest bit of background information is I went to middle school with her, so like 6th grade to the first year of high school, and then she changed schools. Okay, so yesterday I went to Starbucks, and granted, this is a Starbucks 5 minutes from my school, and her school's 30 minutes away. And yes, there are other Starbucks like closer to her school. And while I'm walking through the parking lot, I pass this car, and all I hear is like hyena, like hysterical laughing coming out of the car. And I'm just like, you know your car isn't soundproof, like I can hear you. And I turn and look at the car, and that's when I see her. At this point, I don't really care. Her name's Lily because she posted a TikTok about me, but we'll get there later. But like all I hear coming out of this car is like laughing, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, look at her, ah, like screaming like that. So for real, if I didn't hear the laughing, I wouldn't even have known she was like in the parking lot because I don't know her car. So I get my cup of coffee from Starbucks and I leave to go back to my car. And while I'm in my car, I call my friend. Call my other friend. I'm like, do you want to go to Starbucks real quick and take a picture of my op? And mind you, this girl posts me like religiously on her private story, and I know this because so many people on her private story don't even like her, and they know me, and they're like, she said this about you. I can say that because they did send me the proof. So me and my friend went back to Starbucks, and we literally took a picture of her. Like, no joke, I just took a picture of her with flash on. Like, I didn't really care that much. So that's literally it. We go in, take a picture, leave. Like, we got Starbucks, obviously, but like that was it. So then that was that. I low-key like forgot about it. Like, it wasn't like that big of a deal anymore until her TikTok popped up on my For You page. Like, the sound she was lip syncing to like was like, hey stalker, like just, you know, I'm still gorgeous, or something like that. And then the caption on that TikTok was, if you're gonna make a post about me, you might as well tag me, which I thought was really ironic because she made that TikTok about me and didn't even tag me in it. So I was just like, let's not blow this like completely out of proportion. So I just reposted it. So I simply commented, if you're gonna make a full-blown TikTok about me, you might as well tag me. And one thing about Lily is she loves to start beef, but she can never finish it herself. So I got a response in the comments, and it was from a different girl who's like my ex-friend, and now they like talk about me all the time together. And she was just like, well, you didn't tag us when you posted us. And I was like, posted us? I've never posted you. And the thing about both of them is they change men more than they change their underwear. Like, they're with a different guy every month, like every week, like, and I've been with the same guy for 3 years. Like, hello? So I didn't like that she got involved in drama that wasn't her own drama because I didn't mention her name once. So I clapped back, and I'm just like, oh, since when were you involved? Why don't you go run back to? And then I listed a bunch of the guys she was with. Not to mention, I never unfollowed her on Instagram on her spam account just because I just didn't remember to. Like, it wasn't like crossing my mind or anything. And she still views my stories even though she doesn't view, like, she doesn't follow me. So then she basically added me on Snap and then got into my TikTok DMs and was just like, let's talk this out. Like, but not like let's talk this out, like let's argue. And then she literally had to block me because I clocked back in the comment section so hard. So now I saw her video on like this account, and it literally, like, the video's still up, but now it only has 2 comments, and it's her and her friend being like, oh, you ate this up, and she goes, I know, right? Like, you literally like got rid of me because you got clocked in your own comment section. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and sorry for all the drama.
Do not become friends with a girl who has 0 friends and all she does is talk shit about her old friend group and her ex-best friend, because I promise you, you will find out why she has no friends. This video, we're gonna call her Underboob because that's all she posts on her TikTok and Visco. But basically, I'm from Calgary, she's a girl from Calgary, she was an online friend. This is why meeting friends off social media can either be a hit or a miss, because I hung out with her once and I realized she's crazy. The worst part is that I was friends with one of her ex-best friends, and Underboob basically brainwashed me to think that the other girl was like crazy, not a good friend, wouldn't be a good friend. So I basically cut that girl off. And then I realized that Underboob was the crazy one. A couple months ago, I was back in Calgary and I was going out with my best friend. So I decided to invite Underboob because she said she wanted to hang out when I was back in Calgary. She offered to drive, so she comes to my friend's apartment to pick us up. I was drinking a little because pre-game, I don't really drink that often, but my best friend made us mojitos, so yeah, my face got a little bit red. Literally the first thing this girl says, this is my first time meeting her, like 5 seconds after saying, oh my god, it's so nice to meet you, she literally goes, oh wow, your face does get red. I literally turned to my best friend because that's like one of my biggest insecurities, and she's like, oh no, like don't worry, it's not that bad, like it just looks like blush. If you're new here, my type is a sexy black light-skinned man, and my best friend was like, yeah, we have to go to this one club because that's where they're at. I was like, perfect, like I literally never go out, so I have no idea where to go. So we get there and it's like we were early, so it wasn't really that exciting. Underboob moved us to another club because she was not having a good time, I guess. And basically the entire night we were just going to different clubs and she was trying to find her friends, which like I really did not know that that was our plan, was her trying to meet up with her friends. So we finally get to this rooftop bar, I think it was Craft or National, and she finds her friends. And this girl doesn't even introduce us. We're just standing there. I feel bad. These people probably thought we were just like creeps, like following her, because she literally did not introduce us to her friends. Any normal person would be like, oh, I'm here with Josie and Casey, like I just met them tonight, we're going out, like blah blah blah. This girl is definitely the type to choose guys over her friends, because the way that she booked it to her guy friends and the guy that she was talking to and literally just forgot that she had came with us was actually crazy. I was not having a good night, so me and my best friend decided to Uber home early, and this was the most awkward part because I was like, oh, I think me and Casey are gonna go home, and she was like, okay, and I had to be the one to initiate. I was like, oh my god, it was so nice to meet you, and gave her a goodbye hug. But like, if I didn't do that, she was just gonna be like, okay, bye. Like, Underboob had posted a picture with me and my best friend on her Snapchat story, and literally on the Uber home, I'm checking my DMs, and her ex-boyfriend is in my DMs, so I screenshot it and I sent it to her. I was like, what is he doing here? Like, I don't even know how he found my Instagram. And she's like, oh yeah, like, he DM'd all my friends tonight. I was like, huh? She was supposed to be our driver home, but she was very intoxicated, and she wanted to leave with a man, so yeah. After meeting her that one time, I really realized that she was not my type of vibe, so I kind of just stopped talking to her. But the other day she unadded me off Snapchat, so I unfollowed her on Instagram. I feel like that's the normal thing to do. Then go onto my phone and I see a DM. It's like, girl, not you unfollowing me. You literally unadded me on Snapchat. Like, why are you being so dramatic? You made the move first. I could only see the preview of the DM, so I go to click on it and she blocked me, which I just thought was funny because this girl is like known for just going through friends. Clearly, she needs to work on herself. She's the girl that will choose a guy over you in seconds and needs the male validation, clearly, because she just abandoned us when we went out with her. Is it just me, or is it weird that this girl would go through my following and follow random people that she does not know that are like my friends? And some of them, like, I have not even ever met. They live in a different country. We're online friends off TikTok, and I know that she is going through my following and finding these people because, like, there's no way this girl could have known them. I just thought that was really weird. I was like, girl, you really need friends that badly? I'm honestly really glad that she blocked me because I was able to rekindle my friendship with the girl that that Underboob basically brainwashed me about, because I know that that girl is a good person, and now we can just bond over our trauma of having to be friends with this girl. I'm a little bit scared about what Underboob might be talking shit about me now to other people, because that's what she did to me about my other friends. But you know what? I don't think she has anybody to talk shit to. She's running out of people. She also doesn't see a problem with talking to a man with a girlfriend because she thinks that she's better than everyone else. But I'm gonna let her get her karma one day for that. At the end of the day, you get to choose who you're friends with and who is in your circle. So just be careful, because people are not always how they seem on social media. And it's really scary when you meet these people, and like, obviously they can be very manipulative, but you just won't kiki with everybody. But I'm glad that I was able to rekindle with my old friends, so I guess this worked out for the best. This girl needs to leave Calgary because I don't think anyone there likes you.
Story time on the craziest girl at my high school. And I don't mean fun crazy. I know you guys have been waiting for the story times, and I'm finally all done with high school. So I'm gonna start doing like one really good one a week. I'm only gonna tell these stories from my personal experience. I don't want to spread like any false information, any false rumors. So if I don't know, I won't be sharing the information. But what I do know is that this girl came to our high school. I forget which year, but she came to our high school. She was all the rave. She was super pretty. She seemed to be super nice. I think I know why she came to our school, but I'm not for sure, so I'm not gonna say it. I never really had a big run-in with her until my best friend at the time started dating her ex. I always have heard things because she went through a lot of friend groups and there was just always some kind of drama attached to that, you know? So anyway, my best friend starts dating her ex. They broke up. She said she didn't cheat. He said she did. She said, I don't know what's true, but basically he meets my best friend. And when I tell you, these two together are the perfect couple, I can't even explain. Like, they're so in love, they're gonna get married. If they don't, I don't believe in love. This girl also gets a boyfriend around the same time. They're both moved on. Great. No, not great, because she's not. She keeps finding ways to text her ex, which is now my best friend's boyfriend. So, you know, it's unsettling. They're a happy couple. Leave them alone. He never answers her. He keeps blocking her. Eventually gets to the point where she literally is texting him through her friend's phone. She like sent him a song that like reminded her of him. I'm just like, what? You have a boyfriend. I remember my friend showing me like a DM where she was like, my mom saw you driving today. I was thinking of you. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, it gets to the point where she literally texts him through her friend's phone and is kind of like blackmailing him to talk to her in a way. I'm not going to say why, you know, those are her reasons. That's not for me to talk about on the internet. And my best friend is hanging out with her boyfriend. So, you know, she stands on business and is like, look, if you need to talk to him, like, I'll be right here on the phone with him, but you can call if you need. So the girl's like, never mind. So it's just kind of at a point where, you know, she has a boyfriend. She shouldn't be texting her ex. So this is where I come in. I'm very good at confrontation. I'm also very good with my words. So me and my best friend sit down and we type a long letter for her that's very nice and direct. It wasn't mean whatsoever. The worst part was the end where we were just like, look, if you need help from your ex, we're gonna have to screenshot these texts and send them to your boyfriend because what is going on? She reads the text, but she doesn't answer it. And of course we go to school that week and hear that my best friend apparently sent her some mean text. Obviously no one believed this because, you know, my best friend at the time is so problematic. Literally, no one batted an eye when she said something. No, it goes mute for a while, and then we're at the point where my best friend's boyfriend needs his clothes back from this girl. So my friend texts her the first time and asks, and she's just like, well, why doesn't my ex pick it up? Then my best friend fought back and said he doesn't want to waste the gas. So she pulls the I'm not home right now, which is fine. So my best friend texts again and asks for the clothes again, and just saying that she'll swing by to grab them if you leave them on the front porch. Swings by, no one's there. She doesn't get out of her car. There was really no response, so she just kind of went on with her life. And the girl then said she gave away all of his stuff, which didn't make sense for reasons, but I don't want to get the story wrong, so we're just gonna continue. Anyway, this girl's mom ends up texting the girl's ex's, my best friend's boyfriend, and the whole thing is kind of complicated, basically saying that my best friend and her boyfriend's little sister were like harassing this girl. Just everyone knows that that's not true. This girl's mom also called my best friend a horse. Like, what? Sorry, but if you are over the age of 30 and you need to talk crap about high school girls, what are you doing? Her mom has literally made so many girls feel bad about themselves, like almost bullied out of friend groups. Like, I know this is a fact for sure because I have witnessed it. But regardless of the fact, this whole thing just goes on for way too long. And I'm like walking in the hallway behind her and she just doesn't care about who's around her, I guess, because I just hear her talking about this whole scenario completely wrong. Like, she's telling the story. Oh, I messed up on those. Telling the story so wrong and calling my best friend a fan. My best friend doesn't even say this girl's name, let alone act like a fan. And I made a story time about that whole kind of interaction as well, but I've been very careful about the story times that I share because I did it once to this other girl. Actually, that girl might top craziest chick. I don't even know. I'm not gonna say that because that's mean, but I did do like a story time about homecoming drama, and she made it seem like I was bullying her because I was calling out all the bullying I went through being her friend. Like, what? That'll be another story time. I just don't understand. I'm trying to do these as graceful as possible because, you know, like, I'm not a mean person. I don't like to talk bad about people, but I'm not afraid to spill the truth. And like, right out of high school, no one probably knows who I'm talking about, but basically this whole encounter with this girl lasted like a year and a half, I swear. It's like she forgot me and my best friend at the time literally like lived through each other. Like, everything I knew, she knew. Like, it was like our lives were one, you know? So pretty much the craziest part of all that was just the fact that she still had a boyfriend. It's one thing if you're still hung up on your ex and like you miss him and are trying to ruin someone's relationship, but you have a boyfriend. And there's been other weird allegations with that relationship, but that's not for me to talk on. But I'm ready to go. I actually really like my makeup today. I think it looks super cute and summery. So I hope you guys have a great day. There's a little story time for you guys. I hope you like it. Peace out. Love you. Bye.
The drama in my life right now isn't even mine. It's like the shit I overhear in the school bathroom, and now I'm like invested. Yesterday I was in there minding my business, doing my business, and these two girls come in, not to use the bathroom. What they were talking about was wild. Now, before I continue, I'm not judging. It's your life. You do you. It's just crazy to hear. Now, I know a decent amount of people in my grade and the grade below me. So, then these people I didn't recognize, so which means they were like freshmen, or maybe sophomores, but probably freshmen. So this one girl's like, oh my god, like I like your bracelet or like something. She gave her a compliment and she was like, thanks, like I got it yesterday. Oh, where'd you get it? And she was like, oh, I stole it. And I was like, oh, okay. Stealing is not that uncommon, so that wasn't the big shock. And then the other girl was like, oh, it's so cute, like do you think you could steal me one? The other girl was like, oh yeah, like I can steal it after school, like isn't your birthday soon? Like it can be your birthday present, we can like do it together. And I was like, oh my god, that's a really interesting way to bond. And then a third girl walks in and she's like, yo, not saying names, I got your shit. And then one of the girls walks away and then the other two girls start making out. Again, you do you, like pop your pussy in the school bathroom, but they were like making out and I'm sitting there like, they start doing whatever they're doing and I'm sitting there like, fuck, I can't leave the bathroom right now, that's like weird. So they finish sucking face, and one of the girls is like, okay, like, I love you, bye. And she leaves the bathroom. And then another girl came in. I could tell because I was washing their shoes. Another girl came in and starts making out with the girl that was just making out with the other girl who just did the drug deal with the other girl. And they're like smacking on each other, too. And then the new girl who just came in is talking about some like, oh, is your ex still bothering you? Like, God, she's so annoying. And the girl's like, yeah, she was just in here, like, stalking me. Like, it was so weird. I was like, oh, you, what? So then I come out the bathroom, because I've been in there for a really long time, and I'm like, I give her, like, the, like, smile, you know what I mean? And she was like, hi, and I was like, hi. And then I went back to class, and now every day I've been looking at everybody's shoes, trying to figure out who the fuck these girls were. Love you, and I will report back.
Ready with me for my first day of sophomore year. Okay, first let's take off. Oh, yes. Yes. First, let's crack open this pink drink. I'm banned from Milani, so I'll be back when I finish coloring my hair. So I decided to straighten my hair because I have to do this palm thing and I have to go to school early, and I'm pretty sure it's raining outside. Okay, so I want my lips to be fat when I do my lip combo, so we're doing this plumping oil. Why 30 seconds? Why did summer go by so fast? I actually can't believe it. It's my first day of 10th grade. When I was in 7th grade, I was like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna be a 10th grader, but my lips looking plump. Yo, my skin's already breaking out on this side. What the mel is going on? I cannot do this right now, but it's okay, we just gotta get through it. I really wanted to comb my hair today, but I decided like it's just for the better if I straighten it, because it would have frizzed up so bad and looked actually terrible, and I already don't like it like curled that much with my like shorter hair. I liked it a lot better with my longer hair, but we're gonna have to get past that. I can do a lot more hairstyles with my short hair. It hurts so bad when I move my face, like my lips. I basically have all my classes with my best friend, except for my first and last period. Count your days, because I've asked literally everyone I know, or everyone I usually keep in contact with. Tell me why no one is in last period chemistry. If you have last period chemistry, hit me up. I will say though, last year I was so much more nervous, like with good reason. But this year I'm not really that nervous. I'm just like, I don't know. I did not get nearly as tan as I wanted to this summer. Like I was so much more tan last year, and it's so sad. I wanted to get like so dark. Yo, it's crazy to think like this year I'm getting my license. That's actually insane, like the end of this year. So like look out on the roads, but like I will come pick all of y'all up and we can have a blast in my car. I forgot primer. This lip plumper is making my nose run because like it's so like burny. gosh. The fact that I have school today is actually kicking in. Literally woke up so early for no reason. I usually have to be at school at 8:15 though, and I have to be there at 7:20 today, but like, still, I woke up so much earlier than I needed to. To leave in an hour. Since I forgot primer, we do have to use setting spray though. Okay, time to do my eyebrows because I got them done and they are on fleek, but I still have to like slick them back because they are long. This was my favorite song like in December and it still does not fail me. I play it like to this day and trust I will still be playing it when I'm 60. Okay, time to spend like 30 minutes over it. I love it. I'm gonna do my lip combo. Okay, here's a fit check. We all have to wear class shirts today, so I'm wearing my Adidas. These are from PacSun, and then this is my class shirt. And then my backpack's from North Face, and then my water bottle from Lola. And oh, this is from Kendra Scott, this is from E Newton, this is from E Newton, and that's from Adidas. I hope you guys have the best first day, and I love you guys so much. Peace, y'all.
I was a masochist in middle school. I was fully in love with my bully. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know if it was self-esteem. I don't know. I read too many books, y'all. I'm thinking we popular boy, nerdy girl trope. I'm thinking we enemies to lover. That's my man. I'm gonna stick beside him. Meanwhile, he don't want to be nowhere near me. And he was light-skinned. That's the last light-skinned man I will ever love. We got an acronym for light-skins over here. It's called LISTEN. Light-skins is Satan targeting Earth. Nick. But no, for real, if y'all wanted a look into our daily interactions, it'll be something like he says, "Shut up, you African bee." And then I'm like, "I'm your bee. Do you mean it?" I'm joking. Of course I didn't respond like that. But like he would say stuff like that and that did not faze me. I'm just like, oh well. But that man was terrible to me from the moment he found out I liked him. I don't know why. Like I was annoying in middle school, but not that annoying. Like I remember this one time he took my phone. I'm thinking we doing the little, "Give me my phone back. Give it. Stop." But no, like he took my SIM card out, snapped it, then threw it in the pond by school. Guess what? I stuck beside him. Okay, maybe I'm downplaying how annoying I was, but at the same time, like, he was doing it at first, you know what I'm saying? Like, one time we were in the middle of class, and I smacked the mess out of him, like, slap. And, he got really angry at me, so we started fighting, full-fledged fighting in the middle of class, but at the same time, baby, that was a love tap. I'm thinking we flirting, like, I'm thinking this is play fighting, even though I did just slap you full force, I'm thinking... But I don't know, we did have that enemies back and forth, and I love that. Whole time he hates me. Like, I remember this one time we were leaving Spanish class to go to the cafeteria. He splashed a bunch of water on me, like, so my whole front was wet. And I was like, all right, bet. We got into the cafeteria. I took a whole thing of milk and I dumped it on his head. And when I wasn't looking, him and his friend took my book bag, opened it, and poured a whole thing of milk in there. And then he got in-school suspension because he got caught, but I did not. And after all that, I wrote him a letter while he was incarcerated during next period. Y'all think I'm joking? Look. Funny enough, my nickname for him was Milk. That's how light-skinned he was. But here's a dramatic reading of some of the letter. Dear Milk, I know... Oh my God, I cannot write! Dear Milk, I know ever since you've been locked up, it's been hard to communicate, but it's okay. I've been holding it down. The lonely days have been a struggle, but I know you with me in spirit. You might be mad because I'm the reason you in there, but forget all that. And also, I'm mad at you because my stuff still smell like dairy. That's nasty. Anyways, until next time. Bye. So, was I a little crazy? Yes. But at the same time, I'm also joking. Like, that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? But no, y'all, that man put me through, like, hell and back. I'm not gonna lie. I remember one time, I came to school with these crochet twists. Hold on, photo. I came to school looking like this. And I'm gonna keep this in y'all head so y'all can have the memory. This is not 2016. This is 2019. So, I can't even get away with this. You know what I'm saying? So, I walk into first period. All the boys see me in class and they laugh, especially my crush. She's the one laughing the hardest. Then when the teacher not looking around and we having like our little talking time, why they try to pick me up, flip me over, and use me as a mop? What did I do to you?